on Twitter and put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesehki or Ivory. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. I will beat the yes, if I trained and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Bitch, you train every day. Bitch, you can't do a fight without training, ho. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers.
Krishan's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know? She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my teeth, talking about some she used to like me. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me, and that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not gonna whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help.
Tesehki never backs down from a fight she couldn't finish. And if Claressa Shields felt she went too low during their conflict, Tesehki went even farther and humiliated her by reportedly approaching Papoose and then showing it off on social media. Claressa is furious now that Tesehki publicly humiliated her and is claiming that if they ever cross paths in real life, it will be on location. However, Tesehki is hiding away, not even close. She has been boldly telling anyone who will listen that she is an inherently skilled fighter and that no woman in the world could ever touch her if she ever went to the gym like Claressa. The antagonist's character maintains that Claressa initiated the conflict and started the drama. But now that Tesehki has resolved it and closed the sale, Claressa is acting like the victim and trying to win over sympathy.
Lady, I remember the first time you called me out. I remember. You called me and Ivory out. You was like, ain't no street bitch beating me up. That's what she said. She's like, she had 100K. She was like, I got 100K for either Tesehki or Ivory. And then the hashtag was like, ain't no street bitch beating me up. Come at that, and I've seen it. I was like, who the fuck is this lady?
If you go back almost a year, you'll see that Tesehki isn't lying when she claims that Claressa was the one who started the fight and started the drama. She posted that she had $10,000 ready for any woman, whether it was a professional boxer or a street fighter who thought they could beat her. She didn't care where you were from, your city, state, or even your country. If you had the courage, she wanted you in the ring. Now, $100,000 is no small sum. And as soon as that post went viral, people began tagging Tesehki in the comments. The truth is that Tesehki was practically born with hands. One second, she was all smiles, and the next, she was rearranging your jaw and leaving you with unaffordable hospital bills. No one really wanted to mess with her, but a face-off between Claressa and Tesehki would shatter pay-per-view records. Therefore, when someone asked Claressa if she really thought she could defeat Tesehki after seeing her viral post on Pop the Balloon, she didn't think twice. She asserted that neither Tesehki nor any other girl from the baddies was on her level, because none of them lived or moved like she did.
She can't be beating me no fight. Come on now, let's be logical.
I know she can't beat you, but I'm tired of folks saying that she can beat you. I know they can't. Like, I be like, man, that girl is a trained fighter.
I appreciate that, but you know what? I got a lot of respect for Tesehki and Krishan. If Tesehki ever wanted to do it, I would do it. But
I know your win though.
She beating those girls up on baddies. Them girls ain't
No
never
training.
trained. They got body work
I know
done.
going.
Yeah, it's
Yes, it is. And Tesehki wasted no time in acting upon it as soon as she learned of all the excitement. She took to the internet to respond.
Only way Claressa would be able to fight me is if I were to be a professional fighter. If I go and train the same amount of time that she trained, and then I would get in the paint and beat out of whoever.
Yes, it is. And Tesehki wasted no time in acting upon it as soon as she learned of all the excitement. Since Claressa is a professionally trained individual, she really had no reason to become involved in this situation in the first place. Tesehki, a fighter aiming for the Olympics, should focus her energy on honing her skills rather than engaging in street-level drama. But you can be sure that once she with Claressa, she wasn't going to let it go. When she showed up on Jason Lee, Tesehki didn't hold back. She went straight for Claressa and completely destroyed her. She took to the internet to respond.
And put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesehki or Ivory. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you're gonna train, and I will beat. Yes, if I train and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol, like no training. This is just natural. Train every day. You can't do a fight without training, ho. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. I'm the champion around this.
Since that remark, Tesehki seemed to have harbored some deep-seated animosities toward Claressa. And from her perspective, Claressa was merely making slick remarks to attract her attention because, let's face it, how could a homeless person possibly compete against a boxer with professional training? The majority of Tesehki's altercations are resolved in a matter of minutes. But she is certain that she would have no trouble cleaning the floor with her if she had access to the same training Claressa did.
I'm a natural trained killer. Natural born trained killer. So if I really went and trained and sparring, because I think I'm gonna do some sparring. I've never in my life did sparring. I wanna do it. I wanna do some sparring. Because like all the sparring that you guys see me doing on baddies and the fights that people see me do when I was a child, that all was just natural. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna get me some professional training. Then we go see what.
Claressa had the option to ignore it and let it go away like any other online dispute. But instead, she took Tesehki's remarks personally and even challenged Tesehki by putting $300,000 on the table. Oh, settle it in the...
Make another poll. Again. I'll make another one. I'm gonna put, who do you think I should fight? Who do you think will give me a better fight out of these two women here? And I'm gonna put me in the middle. I'm gonna put me in the middle, and I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side, and I'm probably gonna put Ivory on the other side, or I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side and put Dolly on the other, and I'll let the fans decide.
To be honest, at this time, Claressa was beginning to go too far, and when supporters started calling, she retaliated, stating that the only reason she was acting in this manner was because Tesehki had been disparaging her, and she wasn't going to take it lying down. Even though Tesehki may not ultimately face Claressa in the ring, she is undoubtedly spiteful enough to maintain that grudge, and what she did next was unexpected. A few days ago, Tesehki posted a picture of herself online with none other than Papoose, the man Claressa is openly seeing and the man she almost got into a fight with, Remy Ma. Tesehki captioned the picture, saying, "Chili, your ninja knows who the real champ is." Listen, people's jaws dropped when the post appeared in the feed, because, really, Claressa's man was pictured with Tesehki, which had to hurt. Although it was only a single photo, rumors circulated that this wasn't just a chance encounter. Rather, it conveyed a strong message that Tesehki could have Papoose whenever she wanted, so Claressa should stop playing games. Claressa may have the advantage in skill inside the ring, but this round went to Tesehki for the simple reason that she didn't even need to throw a punch. Less we're counting the fingers she used to upload that picture and type that caption. However, Claressa is reportedly furious behind the scenes, as she clapped back with her own picture of Papoose with the caption, "Good morning to my man, and my man only." Sis was quick to rush online to deny any hint of truth in Tesehki's stunt, and to show that she and Papoose were still together. However, Claressa is Tesehki into a fight. People are starting to suggest that she put this feud behind her and concentrate on something that truly matters. Why is a professional boxer calling Shiki out or speaking negatively about her when we've only known about her for 30 seconds? I wish she would return to her origins. Since Tesehki is a street fighter and Claressa Shields is a skilled boxer, it's hilarious to see how envious Claressa is of her. If she trained and used her innate abilities, she would beat the brakes off. Claressa, do you think Tesehki would have a chance against Claressa if she went to the gym and trained seriously? Please share your thoughts in the comments section. I'm eager to hear them all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, since there will be a lot more drama soon, and I promise you won't want to miss anything. See you all in the upcoming video.